Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the dimension. In the first topic, physical quantities and measurement, the dimension is defined as a method used to describe a physical quantity in terms of its basic quantity regardless of the system of unit use. Okay, so there is two functions of dimension. The first one is to determine the dimension of derived quantities, and the second one is to verify the homogeneity of equation using dimensional analysis. Okay, in this video, I'm gonna discuss about B, which is determine the dimension of the derived quantities. Okay, di sini kita ada beberapa contoh untuk basic quantity dan juga SI unit serta dimension dan juga symbol of dimension. Okay, yang pertama sekali kita ada length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance, luminous intensity. So yang biru ni semua adalah the symbol of dimension. Bagi setiap basic quantity, dia akan mempunyai symbol of dimension yang tersendiri. For example, length, SI unit is meter, but symbol of dimension we put as L. Okay, capital L. Then for mass is capital M, time capital T, and so on. Okay, awak boleh lihat di sini. Now let's look at the example. Find the dimension and SI unit of each of the following derived quantities. So the first one is velocity. Velocity equals to displacement over time. Okay, we need to square bracket all the quantities. V is velocity, displacement S, and time. For the displacement, the dimension is L, and for the time, the dimension is T. So we simplify, we get LT -1. This one is the symbol of dimension or the unit in dimension. But the question asks to state the answer in SI unit. So for SI unit is equals to meter per second. Okay, now let's look at the second one, pressure. So pressure is equals to force over area. Okay, pressure is P. We square bracket all the physical quantities. Then we have force is MA, and the dimension is MLT -2, and the area is L square. So we simplify, we have ML -1, T -2. And this one is the unit in dimension, but we need to find the SI unit, which is kilogram meter -1 S -2. Okay, now let's look at the number 3, frequency. Frequency is equals to 1 over period. Okay, we square bracket all the physics quantities. Okay, frequency and then period. Remember that for the factor, the number, or the constant that have no unit means that there is no dimension. So for example, this one number 1 have no dimension. Okay, so 1 over T equals to T -1. And this one is the dimension unit. For the SI unit is equals to S -1. Okay, so the next one is power. Power equals to work over time. Okay, work is equals to force times distance. Okay, and time. So we square bracket all the physical quantities. Okay, for force, force equals to MA, which is MLT -2. S is distance is length, then over T, and ML to T -3. This one is dimension unit. SI unit is equals to kilogram meter square S -3. So that's all for the dimension of derived quantities.